Hello, folks. We are live on the air now for Oklahoma News and Weather Network. This is James McMullen. As you can see, we have a tornado warning here for Woods, Major, and what was the other county? It gave us, Southeast Woods County and Central Major County in northwestern Oklahoma. Area rotation right here, radar indicated tornado warning. Still have 1.25 inch, half-dollar size hail associated with this storm here. So right now we're watching this area rotation just to the west of Fairview as it's moving towards Cleo Springs. Right here. Pull this back out. Take a look at some reflectivity with this storm. As you can see, a lot of hail here associated with that. This storm here is some of the first ones coming across the state into Oklahoma. We have this other severe thunderstorm warning down by Sayer, 1.25 inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds associated with this storm here. Southeast Rogers Mills County, northeastern Beckon County in western Oklahoma. This severe thunderstorm warning is going until 9 p.m. Moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. Storms aren't moving very fast. We also have this thunderstorm warning here just to the north of Cheyenne in southeastern Ellis County and eastern Rogers Mills County. This severe thunderstorm was going until 8:45. Now back up here to this tornado warning. As you can see here, pull back up some velocities. Area rotation is not as strong as it was. Still looking in this area right here, just to the west of Fairview. It's also part of this storm here, just to the north of it. Severe thunderstorm warning for eastern Woods County and northwestern Alfalfa County in northwestern Oklahoma. 1.25 inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds. It's all radar indicated. Picking up a debris signature with this storm, which is indicated of a tornado that has touched down or lifted some type of debris. Could be also just the wind sucking that thing in. See it better here on this. Still got that area rotation right in this area here, just to the west of Fairview as it's tracking towards Cleo Springs. If you're in Cleo Springs, Helena, A-line, need to be taking your tornado precautions right now. See this storm here near the Kansas border, just to the east of Alva, north of Cherokee, coming into Burlington. A lot of hail associated with that storm here. Let's move in here to a closer radar. Really see that couplet now, right there with that debris signature showing up. Real tightly wound. It's definitely producing a tornado on the ground based on radar indications. Not as strong debris ball as we once were seeing. A lot of open country over here. We'll stay on the air as long as this storm is turning, as long as we have that tornado warning. We're going to be live. Checking the rest of the state here. This tornado watch here is in effect for most of the western half of the state. Lasts until midnight. Tornado watch for these areas here. And now, like I say, we're continuing to watch this cell here just to the west of Fairview. Radar indicated tornado, but we have seen debris signatures associated with this cell. Let's pull up velocity. Still see the reds and the greens right here. Let's go ahead and put this in motion. See where right about there where you saw that rotation is about where we saw the debris signature. Let's go ahead and get some highways on this map. Here we go. Here's highway. This is Highway 412 north of Fairview. That's the area rotation is just now coming up to that. So Highway 412 south of Cleo Springs. That latest scan now showing the rotation a little tighter right in this area. Still to the west of Fairview. The cell is moving to the northeast at 35 miles an hour, I believe was the speed. 30 miles an hour. Right now, that's the one cell in Oklahoma that's causing some concern for people. Like, say, if you live in Cleo Springs, Adeline, Carmen, Helena, need to be taking your tornado precautions as this cell is moving across open country here, nearing Highway 412. Back out here, kind of see. Here's Enid, Fairview, Cleo Springs. Back up here's Alva. Kind of give you people an idea where this cell's at. Almost heading directly towards our radar site up here, Advanced Air Force Base. Still showing a nice tight rotation associated with this storm. A lot of dust being pulled up into this storm here. You can see all this. A little bit of debris signature showing up right here. Signature hook echo associated with this storm as it's now crossing Highway 412. Area rotation still below that. We have three other severe thunderstorms also in the state of Oklahoma right now. This one here northeast of Alva towards through right now in the town of Burlington. Then we have this cell here coming across, kind of training that one there. Then we have this cell here just north of Sayre, moving towards Elk City. Back up here with this tornado warned storm that we've had. Did see a debris signature on radar. Radar indication tornado. Take a look at the velocity, still tight rotation associated with this storm. As it's moving across 412, Cleo Springs, Helena, A-Line. All you need to be taking your tornado precautions right now. Back this up here, just kind of show you how this storm developed. See how it started rotating just as it came into west of Fairview. Area rotation not as tight as it was, but it's still there. If you live in this tornado warning, you best be taking your tornado precautions. Kind of measure, see what this About 4 miles wide here on radar. Upper level rotation. Definitely has a lot of energy to work with. Still watching this storm here. Just as this area rotation's getting ready to cross Highway 412, just to the southwest of Clio Springs. Definitely see a lot of linear rotation associated with this storm. They've chopped off the end of this tornado warning, so now real close to Highway 412 area rotation right here, just to the northwest now of Fairview. Zoom in a little more here. So we're watching this area rotation northwest of Fairview, southwest of Clio Springs. If you're in this polygon area, you need to be taking your tornado precautions at this time. This cell is after dark, so you won't see it. You'll probably hear it, but you will not see this tornado. There is some lightning associated with it, but you can see not much on the back side of it, so it might be tough to see. It won't be backlit as well. I loop this while I check some chat, and I'll be right back with you guys. All right, if you're in the area near Clio Springs, you're going to see this rotation coming in, barreling down on you. Need to be taking your tornado precautions. We anticipate the National Weather Service to extend this tornado warning. There it is, just as I was talking about it. So they have extended it. Ping pong ball size hail. Tornado warning now for the next 50 minutes. Southeastern Alfalfa County, northeastern major, southeastern Alfalfa County, northeastern Major County. Moving east at 35 miles an hour. Radar indicated rotation, although we have seen some debris signatures associated with this. Flying debris will be damaged, dangerous, caught without shelter. Helena, Clio Springs, Godfrey, A-Line, Orienta. If you're in these areas, you need to be taking your tornado precautions right now. This tornado warning goes until 9:30. See this area rotation just crossing Highway 412, moving across here, moving towards the town of Jet, Helena, A-Line, Godfrey, Clio Springs. Zoom in here. That's pretty close to the Gloss Mountain National or State Park, right in that area. For those that are familiar with that park, it's where this cell's rotating through. As you can see here on the last couple rotations, that rotation's not as tight as it was, as if I was to back that out. Show you what it looked like when it started up. Real tight rotation. It's kind of broadened out a little bit. A lot of lightning associated with here on the backside of it. This whole area in western Oklahoma is under a tornado watch until midnight. Watching these severe thunderstorms back in the near Elk City, Sayre, Cheyenne, north of Cheyenne. Flip this on, switch radar sides here real fast. This one here near Talaga is weakening some. We'll see if they let this area expire. This storm here just to the north of Elk City. They extended this for ping pong ball size hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. Set to expire also at 9:30. Southeastern Rogers Mills County, western Custer County, and northeastern Beckham County, northwestern Oklahoma. But going back up here, looking at this tornado warned storm as it's crossing over Highway 412. Still kind of see a hook couplet with associated with this storm. So we're picking up a little bit of debris, a lot of dust in this area. Area rotation right in here. Just almost into Clio Springs as we speak. Your rotation still near Cleo Springs. A-line, Helena. Definitely be taking your tornado precautions. Not a lot of sirens in this area, so you're depending on reports that you can get. Hopefully, here in Oklahoma News and Weather Network, as you're tuning in your safe spot, keeping you posted on what's going on. This is the main area of concern right now for the state of Oklahoma. As you see, I'll back out here. This tornado watch goes until midnight across the state of Oklahoma from the Kansas border all the way down to Altus to the Red River, including part of the Texas Panhandle. Moving north into Kansas. They have a severe thunderstorm watch as some of this as it moves across the state line into Kansas. But let's move back up here to the storm. Area rotation right there near Cleo Springs. Let's put this into motion. See how much it's rotating. Still some rotation with it. You can see as that's rotating through. Moving more northern northeast. Cleo Springs, A-line, Helena. If you're in that area, you need to be taking your tornado precautions. You should already be in your safe spot as this storm is moving relatively slow at 35 miles an hour. More debris signatures coming in as it's getting closer to Cleo Springs. There you can really see that defined rotation right there. We have reports that it is confirmed on the ground. Near Cleo Springs. Put this back into motion so you can see. Right here, this little ball of rotation as it's coming through. So if you're in this area, in this polygon area, even in Carmen, go ahead and take your tornado precautions just in case this shifts just a little bit and it'll be heading your direction. Path has been generally to the northeast. Ping pong ball size hail, inch and a half diameter hail associated with this cell. But if you were joining our Facebook Live with Adam and now joining me over here on YouTube, as you can see, area rotation now just north of Clio Springs, A-line, Helena. If you're in this polygon, you need to be already in your tornado safe spot. This has been a confirmed on the ground tornado. As it's tracking through, you can see that area rotation right there. As it's already crossed north of Highway 412. For those that are just joining, here's Enid, Fairview. Zoom out a little bit. Alva, kind of give you an idea where this cell's at. Covington, Perry. Back over here, this is I-35. Moving north towards the Kansas border. Northeast of the Kansas border. We also have two other severe thunderstorm warnings. Change back here. What we got going on. Back over here to the Oklahoma City radar. This cell north of Elk City, associated with 1.5 inch size hail, ping pong ball size hail. This cell is moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts also associated with that. Back up here, this cell here is getting real close to the radar site. Vance Air Force Base, northwest of Enid. The hook couplet's not as strong as it was. Still got that tornado warning. They just resized the polygon as it's been moving north. Switch over here to the velocity scan. Still see that area rotation right here, just north of Clio Springs, moving towards Helena. A-line's probably getting some rear flank downdraft on this side over here. Helena, Jet, if you're in this area, even though Jet, you haven't been included in this tornado warning, go ahead and take your tornado precautions at this time. As you can see, this storm is tracking that direction. Nash. Kita. All this yellow area here is a tornado watch issued by the Storm Prediction Center until midnight for this line of storms as it's tracking this way to the northeast. Looks like we have another cell in the Texas Panhandle that it's gone tornadic as well. That will be crossing into Oklahoma here. Doesn't appear to be moving. Tennis ball size hail. Currently moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. Storm was located 5 miles north of Memphis. So we'll watch that as it comes closer to the state border. Back up here to this tornado warning that just to the north of Clio Springs, heading towards Helena, A-line. Put this here in motion. You kind of see that area rotation right here, right where this my little hand's at, coming through north of Clio Springs, north of Highway 412. Familiar with this area? It's Highway 412, west of Enid. 4 miles north of Clio Springs, moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. People near or south of A line should take shelter now. Storm's almost moved completely into Alfalfa County now. Area rotation is into Alfalfa County here. Cherokee, Helena, Jet. Zoom back out here. Kind of give people an idea where we're at here. See Enid right here on this side of the. There we go. You see Enid here. Area rotation right here. It's moving across now into Alfalfa County. Just crossed the county line. Looks like it might go to the west of Helena. Anywhere in this area, Helena, take your tornado precautions if you're in this area. Back down here near Eric, we're watching this tornado warning just north of Memphis, Texas, Wellington area, coming towards Shamrock. Has its rotation associated with it as well. So if you're in this, Eric, Sayer, Carter, need to be watching these storms to your southwest. Back up here looking at this area rotation north of Clio Springs. See real tight couplet right here. This area, you see the Salt Plains National Wildlife Refuge right in here, moving its way up. If you're in the area west of Jet, even though you're not in this tornado warned area, go ahead and take your tornado precautions. Find your safe place. Get ready to seek shelter. This thing has been on the ground, or was confirmed on the ground near Clio Springs, north of Fairview. But this area rotation we've been tracking for quite a while. Back it up here, kind of show you as it came through Fairview, west of Fairview right here, moving on up. See that tight rotation with it right there, coming on through. Latest scan has quite a bit of rotation, really tightly wound up. There is nothing near this storm, so it's got all the energy to work with all by itself. Pull this back out here, kind of show you what it's. There's nothing impeding it. It's just got the energy in front of it to work with. These storms here, Same deal. Standard supercells, just able to produce and keep on turning. See this area of this little couplet here, just north of Clio Springs, southeast of A-Line, moving near Helena. Let's go back, take a look at velocities. This is moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. Not moving very fast. See if we can check for any debris signatures associated with this storm. Still watching this area rotation north Cliff Springs, east to A-Line, nearing Helena. It's not as organized as it once was, but could still be cycling. Definitely watching this. If you're in this area, you need to be in your safe spot. Again, this is all part of these lines. Really got 3 storms along this line that are severe. Tornado warning down here north of Wellington, Texas. Switch over here, take a look at this. Right there, this area rotation that they're concerned about. Still associated with the tornado observed on the ground with this one here in the Texas Panhandle. As it's moving towards Texaloma and Eric in Oklahoma. Definitely be watching these storms to your southwest. Take your tornado precautions if you're in that area. So that's been an observed tornado on the ground. Back up here to the one tornado warning in the state of Oklahoma right now, near Helena. Kind of see that area rotation right there, just to the west of Helena. Not sure. McWillie, area rotation right on McWillie. See if we can figure out what road this is here. Looks like it's east 330 road. Kind of see that area rotation right there, right near McWillie. If you're in this area, you better be taking your tornado precautions already in your safe spot. Right there, you can see that area rotation a little better. Golf ball size hail associated with this storm here. It's part of that tornado warning. You switch to velocity reflectivity here so you can kind of see. So we got this thunderstorm warning for the rest of this cell that's associated with this tornado warning. And we got this cell down here just to the west of Butler. Quarter size hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds. It's been weakening. It was at a ping pong ball size hail earlier. So hopefully that's an indicator that it's coming into some more stable air. Pull that up on my other system here. Kind of see what that air flow is doing. And we still got this confirmed tornado observed on the ground northwest of Wellington, Texas, moving towards Shamrock, Eric, right along the Oklahoma-Texas border. Still a lot of energy for these storms to work with in that area. Not as much as it was earlier, but still they can stand alone. They could pack some potential long track supercells similar to this one. This cell started way down here near Selling, Fairview, tracking its way. Still's got a nice little couplet associated with it. Right there, you see tight rotation just to the north of McWillie. Set in rotate in motion there so you can see that area rotation as it came north of Cleo Springs. Continue to rotate. That's what we're watching on radar here. Still watching this area rotation now to the west of Helena. It resized the polygon to match the warning here. See that area rotation working through. Looks to be picking up a whole lot of dust. Like I say, if you're in the area near Jet, definitely be taking your tornado precautions. We should see this tornado warning extended as it moves to the northeast. See that area rotation right there, the reds and the greens, all key indicators, rotation. Zoom back out here. Got this severe thunderstorm near Butler, west of Butler, quarter size hail. Then we're watching this area rotation right here. It's high level rotation. We're picking it up on the Enid radar. right here west at Wellington in Texas as it's moving closer to the Oklahoma border. Definitely have to be watching this as it passes into the state of Oklahoma. Was an observed tornado. This high level system. Have to really see a area rotation associated with this, but it was an observed tornado on the ground, set to expire at 9:30, 9:45, moving northwest of Wellington, moving northeast at 30 miles an hour. Zoom back out here. There they go. They just extended that tornado warning to include the town of Jet. What other small communities are in here? Great Salt Plains are right there. If you're in this polygon area, you definitely need to be taking your tornado precautions as this area rotation just to the northwest of Helena, moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. Last indication. They've observed this is now an observed tornado, particularly dangerous situation. They're now calling this tornado here near Helena. Take your cover, observed tornado, golf ball size hail. Like I said, we were watching that debris signature. They confirmed that on radar. Tornado warning, southeastern Alfalfa County until 10:15, moving northeast at 20 miles an hour. Great Salt Plains State Park, town of Jet. Need to be taking your tornado precautions. If you're out there in a camper or a tent, definitely need to find your tornado shelter on your campgrounds. If you're just joining us, this tornado warning is an observed tornado just to the north of Helena, moving towards Jet, Great Salt Plains State Park, moving northeast at 20 miles an hour. National Weather Service is calling this a particularly dangerous situation with this observed tornado, half golf ball size hail. This tornado warning going until 10:15 will probably be extended as long as this damaging tornado stays wrapped up. Definitely need to be taking your tornado precautions. Town of Jet, like I said earlier, you way early. Now is the time. This storm is barreling down. See this area rotation right here associated with this severe thunderstorm, tornado warn. I'm gonna back this out here, kind of show you what we're looking at. See this tight couplet right here. Probably have something on our debris signature. Just a little bit. Coming real close to the radar. It's Advanced Air Force Base. A lot of debris being picked up with this storm. See that area rotation right there? Let's go ahead and put this in motion so you can see how it's rotating through. Right there. Coming on through. Seems to be making a more of an easterly turn. Jet, Nash, anyone in this area, go ahead and take your tornado precautions if you haven't already. See that area rotation real tight so we can pull some wind speeds up with that. 113 miles an hour associated with that cell right there as we're real close to the radar. Dry line is still out west, west of Amarillo. As we watch that line, figure out where it's going to come. It's going to be posing our severe threat for tomorrow for most of the state. Zoom back out here. They've allowed that one near Butler to expire. Go ahead and pull this up. That one's dropped below severe limits. So right now, we're just watching this cell here as it's moving close to the town of Jet. Zoom in. Area rotation right now. Near Coach Ray Trout Memorial Highway. Just crossed over that. Area rotation coming close to it. Town of Jet. Near the Air Force Base. We might lose our radar in this area. We'll see. Got a bunch of hail coming towards it. See that area rotation right there, just to the southwest of Jet, coming on through. Put that in motion here. Kind of see how it's tracked. Still moving northeast at 20 miles an hour. Jump back down here to see what's going on with this storm as it's coming towards Wellington, north of Wellington, moving towards the Oklahoma border. This was an observed tornado, but now hasn't seen it on the ground for a while. Large hail still associated with this cell. Tennis ball size hail. Moving northeast. Last indication was northeast at 20 miles an hour, 35 miles an hour. Yep, they let that tornado warning expire. Southern Wheeler County, Collinsworth County in the Texas Panhandle. Tennis ball size hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds. We'll be watching that as it crosses back over. But now back up here to this tornado warning in Alfalfa County. Zoom back in. Area rotation here just to the south of Jet. Golf ball size hail. Moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. And the rotation just south of Jet on this last scan here. 200, 2071 road. Area rotation right here. Let's take a look at it on velocity. Right there. See that change in velocity as it's getting closer to the radar, to and from. Still watching this area right here. See that hook couplet right there. Back out. See what it looks like from the Oklahoma City radar. Might be getting echoes. Look at our velocities. A lot of wind turbines in this area as well. Still watching this tornado warning for Alfalfa County, just to the south of Jet. Area rotation right here now, kind of east southeast of Jet. Moving towards Nash. If you're in Nash, even though you're not part of this tornado warning, you might take your tornado precautions. I'm going to check with chat, see what their plans are for this tornado warning. I'll be back with you guys shortly. If you're in this Polygon area or near the city of Nash, east of Nash, go ahead and take your tornado precautions. All right, they extended the severe thunderstorm warning with tornado possible, ping pong ball size hail, inch and a half, 60-mile-an-hour winds. This is gonna go until 10:30. Southeastern Alfalfa County and western Grant County, northern Oklahoma. We'll see if they're going to extend this tornado warning. Which way is it gonna go? See what the storms look like here in the last. See a rotation there. It's coming up right on near the Grant County line. Right here. Still got some rotation associated with it as it's moving south of the radar site. Say if you're in the west of Nash, you should be taking your tornado precautions, even though you're not included in this tornado warning. That area rotation is just to the west of you. Pan out here. Kind of give you an idea where this area rotation, it was an observed tornado north of Helena, as you saw there. Now it's moving in between Jet and Nash. Trying to figure out what road this is here, zooming in for us. It's Highway 64 between Jet and Nash. There, they just issued that tornado warning now for Grant County. Anticipating it to be more of an easterly flow. Observed tornado, golf ball size hail. Looks like this also doesn't be going until 10:30. Moving northeast at 30 miles an hour. People in Nash need to be taking their tornado precautions right now. Seek shelter. Area rotation just north of Highway 64, passing into Grant County in between Jet and Nash. I'll zoom back out here. Kind of show you where we're at. Here's Hunter. Enid's down here, just above our logo. Enid, town of Nash. Wakita's up here. Twister Museum's in Wakita for all those storm chasers out there. Moving into Grant County. Just crossed over Highway 64. Right on the Alfalfa Grant County line. If you're south of Wakita in this area, north of Nash, go ahead, take Harley, Gilbert. Go ahead, take your tornado precautions. You're in this polygon. Anyone in there? It's moving just to the area rotation, just to the west of or east of the Great Salt Plains. See that area rotation real tight, just off our screen here. Right there. See that area rotation now into Grant County. Almost into Grant County. Yeah, it's into Grant County now. That's 1 mile in. Area rotation, Harley, Gilbert. If you're in this path, you need to be taking your tornado precautions right now. See that area rotation northwest of Nash. This tornado has been, this cell has had tornado warning associated since 8 o'clock tonight. So we're coming up on almost 2 hours of this rotation. Like I said, it's all by itself, nothing to impede its energy or take away from it. Area rotation just to northwest of Nash. Let's go ahead and back this out. Kind of give you an idea of what's all around it. Some of this you wonder if it's actually rain or if it's reflective off. We're so close to the radar. A tornado warning still in effect north of Wellington, right on the Texas Oklahoma border. Texas Panhandle I-40. Watch this cell as it's moving into Oklahoma. This cell might be moving out of Oklahoma. This cell might be moving in. So if you're in Eric, Sayer, go ahead and keep an eye out for this storm to your southwest. Get ready to take your tornado precautions as this cell crosses into the state. Coming back up here. Yeah, a lot of reflectivity here as this storm is right on top of our radar site. See that area rotation right there. All right, if you're just joining us, this is a tornado warning here for Grant County. line, the area rotation just north of the city of Nash. If you're in Harley or Gilbert, need to be taking your tornado precautions at this time. This area rotation tracking to the northeast at 25 miles an hour. It's been an observed tornado, golf ball size hail. Currently moving northeast at 30 miles an hour. Tracking this way. Like I say, we've been tracking this rotation for over almost 2 hours now. As it started back down in western Oklahoma, it's now moving northwestern Oklahoma into northern Oklahoma, now in Grant County, north of Nash, moving towards probably past to the west of Medford, Clyde, Gilbert, Harley. Definitely need to be taking your tornado precautions at this time. Area rotation right here near the radar site. Kind of tough to see. You zoom out so we can't catch a different radar. Kind of barely see. We're so far out. Barely see it right here. Area rotation just to the west of, or just to the east of our radar site. Vance Air Force Base, Great Salt Plain Lake, right here. As you see, they've extended that tornado watch now northern Grant County. Tornado warning covering this Wichita, following this line here. If you're in Wichita, go ahead and take your tornado precautions. Aunt May, go ahead. Right there. Area rotation. Let's drop this back in near the radar site. Barely see it. Real close, tight couplet near the radar. Harley, Sand Creek, Wichita, Gilbert. If you're in that area, in that polygon area, go ahead and take your tornado precautions. Moving back down here, you see this area rotation right here, just to the east of our radar. Now it's almost in line with our radar, so you're not going to see a whole lot of it. Let's see if we can get you a better view. Still watching this tornado warning down here near Wellington. Still has tennis ball size hail. They just issued this severe thunderstorm warning now for Oklahoma. Tornado possible. $50 size hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds. See, as we put this radar into motion, see that come right through here, rotating through this area rotation we're currently watching. Just to the west of Harley. Harley, Holly, Gilbert, Sand Creek. Zoom out, give everybody an idea where this area rotation is. Medford, Grant County, Nash and Grant County, Jet over here in Alfalfa County, Tonkawa, Ponca City. This is the Oklahoma-Kansas border. They trimmed part of that off. Excuse me. Area south of southern Grant County. They removed from the tornado watch warning. This whole area, though, still has a severe thunderstorm warning associated with it for ping pong ball size hail. Area rotation right here with this storm. So close to the radar, so we can't get a different angle at it. Kind of see it. If you're just joining us, watching this area rotation right here, just to the east of our radar side. Doesn't look very organized, but it's there near Harley, Gilbert, southwest of Sand Creek. Area rotation right here next to our radar. Put this into motion. You can kind of see how it tracked right in here. area rotations broadening out. Take a look at it here. Not as organized as it once was. Hopefully that's an indicator that it's weakening out. Take a look here, Oklahoma City. Definitely a broader rotation, but we're looking higher up at the storm. Let's take a look from Wichita. Definitely a lot of hail associated with this storm. As you can see, we've got ping pong ball, golf ball size hail, all indicated here. These storms might be losing some of their energy as the daytime heating has dissipated. So we'll see if that continues to be indicative of this. Definitely not seeing the tight rotations that we were earlier as this passed into Grant County. Kind of did a little spin and spin itself out. See, as it came in, just collapsed on itself. So we'll see if they're going to continue this tornado warning for this storm or go ahead and cancel it. It's scheduled to go until 10:45. Rotation's definitely broadened out. A lot of outflow winds here. Zooming back out. Watching this storm here as it's nearing the Oklahoma Texas border. As this one's moving towards Wakita. Tornado warning still associated with it. Definitely not as organized as it was when it was producing a tornado on the ground. So hopefully it's an indicator that's weakening and we'll be able to cancel that tornado warning. Moving back down here, like say near Eric Sayer. Watching this cell as it's coming across the border. Right on Cheyenne. All right, it looks like we got a little bit more on this recent scan. Area rotation now here, middle of Grant County, right here. See if we can, as it's moved away from the radar site, right in this area here. Really not that well defined, but it is there. You see it right here. Might be going outflow dominant, pushing this winds out. See what those winds are registering at. 80, 90 miles an hour at height. Watching this area right here, east of Harley. Zoom back out. They might cancel this northern part, and they just issued a tornado warning just to our south for Beckham County. Radar indicated rotation. Let's zoom back out here. Show you that right here. Till 10:45. It's moving east, northeast at 35 miles an hour. If you're in Texlahoma, take your tornado precautions. It's a high level rotation that we're seeing here. Pull you in closer here, show you what's going on with this storm. Right there. Area rotation near Texalola. Tornado, golf ball size hail, hazards here, indicated rotation. It's way away from our radar sites. Tough to see it. Moving into Beckham County, right on the Texas-Oklahoma border. Texas Panhandle. Amarillo's back over here. Oklahoma City's here. Watching this area here. Still got this cell up here. Grant County. See, they've shifted that. Here's that area rotation that we were watching earlier. They canceled this tornado warning to the backside of it. Switch back over. Area rotation right here. Grant County, northwest of Jefferson, south of Gilbert, right here in Grant County, northern Oklahoma. Moving towards the Medford area. If you're in the Medford area, go ahead and take your tornado precautions. So we got this tornado warning right here, Grant County, northern Oklahoma. Then we got this tornado warning now for Beckham County. This area rotation right here near Texaloma. Can't really see it because of the how far we are away from the radar sites. Kind of see it here. Right there's where we're looking, right near this town of Texoma. moving into Beckham County, right on the Oklahoma-Texas border. This area rotation right here. See what other little towns any in this. Mayfield, Prentice. Looks like it's going to pass to the north of Eric, right along I-40. Here's that cell. That area rotation, southeast of Gilbert. If you're in the Clyde Medford area, go ahead and take your tornado precautions at this time. Watching this area rotation right here. Currently tracking that. They keep trimming that tornado warning as this cell moves this way. Imagine they're going to cancel this here to the Wichita area. Strong rotation now, very associated with this storm. Like I said, it was real close to the radar site. We couldn't see this rotation. Now we can pick it back up. Let's go ahead and put this into motion. Kind of see how it evolved. See, we were all underneath that radar site, couldn't see it until it popped back out. Got a little further away. Looks like they've issued a severe thunderstorm warning for this back behind here. This line that is following it up has some quarter size hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds going until 10:45. See that hook echoes now redefined just to the west of Bedford, Grant County. All right, we're still watching this line here as it's crossing into Kansas, right near the Oklahoma-Kansas border, just to the west of Medford. Another observed tornado. It's on the ground. $50 size hail. Imagine they will be extending this as it moves in further into Grant County here. Right there. Here's Medford. It's Highway 11. Rotation right near Highway 11. Right near Red Hill Road. See that area rotation right there? That's what we're watching. We anticipate National Weather Service will be extending this out. See that area rotation there? Just to the west of Medford on Highway 11. This Highway 11 right here, that area rotation right just to the north of it now. If you're in the area near Clyde, you need to be taking your tornado precautions at this time. This has been an observed tornado. Go ahead and take your tornado precautions. Be prepared. Zooming back out. Back down here. Switch radar sight. This line here is just to the north of Eric. Tough to see any rotation in it just because how far away from the radar sight it is. Kind of see it there. North of Eric. Tracking to the northeast. 35 miles an hour. Still got this storm here. Just to the west of Medford. Still got a nice tight rotation with it. See what she's looking like on velocity reflective. Right here, this is the area of rotation, this little hook couplet. Moving to the northeast. Almost out of Oklahoma into Kansas. So if you're in that southern Kansas near Caldwell, go ahead and take your tornado precautions as this cell's moving your direction. It's Sumner County, Kansas, right here. If you're in that area, go ahead and take your tornado precautions. The cell here, area rotation right here just to the west of Medford on Highway 11. See that area rotation right there. They're probably going to let this area expire. Should be expiring in 12 minutes. They might go ahead and cancel it. Back and back out. As you know, we still have a tornado watch issued until midnight for most of western Oklahoma. Still got this tornado warning down here. Radar indicated tornado near Eric. Golf ball size hail. This goes until 10:45. Right now, though, the more defined area rotation that we can see is just to the west of Medford. Right here. Tracking northeast towards Sumner County, Kansas. Watching this area rotation. Like I said, Grant County, west of Medford, Highway 11. Zoom in here. If you're in the town of Clyde, you need to be in your tornado safe spot. Renfro. I don't see any other little towns in here. If you're just joining us here on Oklahoma News and Weather Network, we currently have two tornado warnings for the state of Oklahoma. We have this one here in northern Grant County, just to the northwest of Medford. This here is the Kansas Oklahoma line right here. This cell has been rotating for over 2 hours now that we've been tracking this storm as it's moving to the north and east at approximately anywhere from 20 to 35 miles an hour. Backing down here for our second tornado warning, as you can see right here near Eric, just north of Eric, we have this area rotation that we're kind of watching. Switch radars, get a better view of it. Right in this area, north of Eric, this cell is moving 35 miles an hour. We'll see if it holds together, moving to the northeast. Severe thunderstorm warning also associated with it, quarter-size hail. So far out from the radar, we're not really able to see that low-level rotation associated with it. So, trying to do our best to pinpoint it in there. You kind of see it right there, just north of Eric, north of I-40, moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. Right in here. A lot of hail associated with this. It was producing tennis ball size hail back over here in Texas. Now I think right now we're just looking at quarter size hail all the way around. So that's a good indicator that it's sort of weakening. Hopefully that's the case. So we can have an early night, not be concerned with additional tornadoes as the day goes, morning and night goes on. Still watching this area rotation right here. See just between Wakita and Medford. Right here, this area rotation. Show you on velocities. See a tight couplet right there. Go ahead and put this in motion so you can see it. Seems to be cycling or losing strength again. We'll see what happens with it as it's moving into Sumner County, Kansas. So they did extend that tornado warning right here. Golf ball size hail. Now for south central Rogers Mill County, Beckham County until 11:15. Radar indicated rotation. Golf ball size hail. All right, still watching this cell here, Grant County, slowly moving west or east of Wakita, closer to the Kansas border. Moving on up. As remember, we still have this tornado watch until midnight. Watching this area rotation here near Eric, north of Eric, Rogers Mill County, Beckham County. Moving to the north and east. 35 miles an hour. This line of storms also has golf ball size hail associated with it. It's moving northeast at 40 miles an hour, pardon me. And this lasts until 11:15 tonight as the cell tracks to the north and east. Back up here, Grant County. Looks like we're getting two areas of rotation here. See what that storm split or see kind of split out. It's kind of what it did near the radar site. Kind of widened its rotation and then really tightened back up. We'll see as it crosses into Sumner County, Kansas. If you're west of Caldwell and in Kansas listening to us, go ahead and take your tornado precautions. tracking this line of storms as this part is exiting the state and this part's just coming into the state. Both of them associated with tornado warnings. Multiple confirmed tornadoes associated with this cell here, as this cell in Texas. As this one moves into Kansas, let's take a look one last time here. Shortening down the tornado warning right there. See that nice little area rotation just to the west of Renfro, north of Wichita. Almost into Kansas, Sumner County, Kansas. We'll see if the Wichita Weather Office will extend this tornado warning or not. Let's take a look at it from the north side here. You barely see that area rotation right there. It's kind of weakened as it moves closer to the Kansas line. Back down here, Beckham County, Beckham and Rogers Mills. Area rotation right along that county line. Area rotation here just north of Sayer, south of Cheyenne, west of Elk City, just to the east of Sweetwater. The cell was still moving at 40 miles an hour. Golf ball size hail associated with it. They extended that tornado warning now into Kansas, Sumner County, southeast Harper County, southwestern Sumner County, central Kansas till 11:45. Radar indicated rotation. Just take a look, see where that storm's at. See that area rotation right there, right near the Oklahoma Kansas border. Right where that red line is the border. As that moves into Sumner County, Harper County's over here. That one's leaving the state 2 miles away. Area rotation right here, northwest of Renfro, northern Grant County, moving into Kansas, Sumner County, Harper County. Moving back down here. Watching this area rotation just north of Sayre. If you're just joining us, we are now watching this tornado warning here for Rogers Mills County. $50 size hail. Moving almost due northeast at 55 miles an hour, located 9 miles south of Cheyenne, western Oklahoma, Texas border here. You see they've trimmed out the tornado watch off this backside as this last bit of line moves across. That tornado warning that was in northern Grant County has been allowed to expire as that cell moved into Kansas, southern Sumner County, southeastern Sumner County, southwestern Harper County, south southeastern Harper County, southwestern Sumner County. That cell's moving that direction out of the state of Oklahoma. Right now, this is our only major cell that we're dealing with in the state. Coming across here. Pull up that on velocity right here. These cells are moving out of the state, northern Grant County. One little cell left with some hail associated with it. $50 size hail. 60-mile-an-hour winds. Set to expire in 10 minutes. They might reissue it. This little cell here, Rogers Mills County, southern Rogers Mills County, just south of Cheyenne. Radar indicated rotation set to expire at 11:15. We'll see if they continue that. See what she looks like on road velocity scans. Not real tight couplets, but it is far from the radar site. So we'll see what happens. If you're just joining us right now, we've still got this tornado warning. Rogers Mills County, south of Cheyenne. This did produce tornadoes down in Texas as it crossed into the state. Right now, it's Tough to really see the area rotation associated with this storm just because of where how far away from the radar it is. See if we can get any type of picture associated with it. Yeah, it looks like they went ahead and let that tornado warning expire as that area rotation is kind of dissipated. Still have a severe thunderstorm warning for half-dollar size hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds, tornado watch until midnight. Looks like might have a quiet evening. A lot of these storms moving out. We'll watch as this line creeps closer to the central part of Oklahoma. See what happens. That dry line is still way out west. So it might be all she wrote for today out of daytime heating. Keep it here to Oklahoma News and Weather Network. We'll keep you updated. This has been a weather alert from Oklahoma News and Weather.